It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 10th of July. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather will feature sun and scattered showers and storms. That's the way it works in summertime around here. We do think the showers could be fewer in number by the time the weekend gets here. And we actually have a few showers on radar early this morning. That is a sign that the westerly winds aloft are a little farther to the south, a little dynamics in play this morning. And again, these are fairly isolated, but some of you are hearing some thunder in parts of Morgan County around Eva. Also some rain falling around Lake Gunnersville, parts of Marshall County. A couple of showers north of Huntsville. We're live here at 5:10 this morning. And a pretty good shower coming into Lamar County. It'll be coming up on Highway 17 between Vernon and Millport. And a couple of showers over Randolph County, around Lake Wedowee down toward Roanoke. And again, these will not last long. The bulk of the showers and storms today will come after about 12 noon or 1 o'clock. Upper air look, and again, you can clearly see we have a trough that is from the Great Lakes down into the Tennessee Valley. And that little trough, I say little trough, it's pretty decent for summertime, is helping to provide some dynamic support and some upward motion early this morning. And again, once the daytime heating process kicks in, we'll see a number of showers and storms this afternoon. There's an upper high well to the west across the southwest United States. And there's the radar composite showing those isolated showers this morning. The rest of the deep south is dry. We are mostly in the 70s to start the day, highs in the upper 80s in many locations today because of the increase in the number of showers. Some spots could see low 90s. And we do note early this morning there is a dense fog advisory for the Tennessee Valley. And up in the middle Tennessee, that fog will be dissipating by mid-morning. And around the nation, flash flood watches for parts of North Carolina and Virginia. Also up around Boston. Otherwise, things are pretty quiet. The primary risk of severe storms today across the nation's midsection, parts of Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa. We also note marginal risks over parts of the South Atlantic coast and the Northeast. Tomorrow, a risk of severe storms from Chicago down toward Kansas City. The broad risk running from the plains of Colorado to New England. Marginal risk down to the Carolinas. And on day 3, which is Saturday, a marginal risk around the Great Lakes and over parts of West Texas and some of the adjacent states. This is rain for the next 7 days, valid through Thursday morning of next week. On an average basis, amounts 1/2 to 1 inch. Of course, your number could vary. For example, some spots around Anniston had well over 1 inch just yesterday in 1 hour. That's the way it works with these summer storms. Tropics, just nothing. I mean, nothing going on. The Gulf, the Caribbean, the deep tropics, MDR. No tropical storms, no hurricanes, at least for the next 7 days. So model fans, here we go. The GFS, the O6Z run. I take it back. This is the OZ run. Racked up the graphics tad early this morning. This is valid today at 4. And again, just a very weak trough over the eastern states, and that should bring an uptick in the number of scattered showers and storms today. And again, while we have a few early this morning, the bulk of these will come during the afternoon and evening hours with upper 80s to near 90. We'll check the high-resolution HER. And quite frankly, the HER has not been performing that well. And even these good high-resolution convection-allowing models don't handle random air mass storms that well in summertime. They don't. I think we'll see more than that on radar this afternoon, but they'll be around. And pretty much the same thing tomorrow. A mix of sun and clouds with scattered showers and storms. That's the high-res HER, valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. Go to the weekend. This is Saturday. And again, evidence the air aloft could be a little warmer, the air a little more stable, meaning increasing amounts of sunshine and fewer afternoon showers. But the basic idea stays the same. We'll be up in the low 90s. And next week, just old summer weather. Monday, Tuesday looks kind of dry. Wednesday, again, storms should be widely scattered for the first half of the week. Highs getting up in the low to mid-90s. And this is a week from today, Thursday the 17th. And again, the core of the jet stream up to the north. There might be a little uptick in the number of showers and storms toward the latter half of next week. But again, the pattern stays basically the same. We'll go out 10 days. This is Saturday, July 19th. And again, Got a flat ridge here across the deep south, and it's just old summertime. Partly sunny with a chance of scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms. Many years we say the same thing for June, July, August. It's just the way it is here. Rain over the next 15 days, and again, using the AI version of the European. Just got a curiosity. And again, we've got some outliers here. Some of the members are up there at 10 inches. Between now and the 25th of July, but those are total outliers. And I really need to do a little more research on the AI version. The regular European ensemble has 51 members. And I would assume this has the same, but the mean of the ensemble members, it's the green line, which is what you look for, and it's about 2 inches over the next 15 days. So many spots could stay below 90 today and tomorrow, upper 80s, close to 90 on Saturday, then mostly low to mid-90s for Sunday and through much of next week. And the latest long-range guidance, July 17th through the 23rd. Temperatures a little below average. I'm sorry, not below, but near average. A little above average off to the west. So on this date, 20 years ago, in 2005, this hurricane moved into the Gulf Coast. This is Hurricane Dennis. And this came 1 year after Hurricane Ivan in the same general area. Dennis was a Category 3 at the time of landfall. The landfall point of Dennis was a little farther to the east compared to Ivan. It came in near Pensacola, Navarre Beach. But again, and of course, the big problems, and remember, as you look at these lines, the big problems, it's going to be along and east of the storm circulation center, the landfall point, which means the Alabama coast was on the better side of this. In the case of Hurricane Dennis, Baldwin, Mobile counties in Alabama had an offshore flow, so they didn't have a storm surge problem. The storm surge issues were along the Florida Panhandle, from Pensacola Beach on east over to Destin, Panama City, Cape San Blas, places like that, and did produce a lot of damage over the Florida Panhandle. And storm surge damage, of course. And that would ultimately move right up into southwest Alabama. Alabama got soaked. But again, that was Hurricane Dennis on this date in 2005, which is a reminder we certainly can have some very impactful hurricanes in the month of July. But great sunset scenes last night. I love that shot. Wow, that's awesome. Cumulonimbus CB Tower. Big old thunderstorm, and from a distance you can see those things. As the sun goes down, you get that illumination of the thunderstorm top. And with summer storms, they can be 50, 60,000 feet tall. You can see the tops of them from a long, long way away. Of course, all kind of shelf clouds yesterday. That's awesome. Got a time lapse off a drone. I was over on the eastern side of the state. And understand a shelf cloud has nothing to do with a tornado or a wall cloud. And almost every summer storm has them. That's on the leading edge. And, of course, we had scud. A lot of scud clouds yesterday. Nothing to do with a tornado. Nothing. There is no rotation. There is no debris. No tornado. This is not tornado season. You can't have a tornado in the summer with light winds aloft like this. Just by the laws of physics, to have a tornado in the summer here, you typically need some type of tropical system coming in from the south. And, of course, after those showers, more amazing rainbows across the great state of Alabama. That's outstanding. So, again, now looking at the radar, if you're just joining us, we're live here at 5:18, the insane hour of 5:18 on Thursday morning. Some of you up in Morgan County hearing some thunder. Those thunderstorms coming up into parts of Madison and Marshall counties, a little bit of thunder over Lamar County. And, again, the better opportunity for showers and storms will come later today after about 1 o'clock. So, again, tomorrow I will be at Big Brothers Big Sisters Birmingham for a program there. And Saturday we're back on the road for a book signing. Haven't done one of those in a while. We're going to be in Washington County, Southwest Alabama, Chatham, at the Washington County Public Library from 10 until noon. And we'll have all the shirts, the books, all the cool stuff from Crest Publishers. We take a lot of pictures and we have a lot of fun. And we hope to see you there. Again, that's Saturday, 10 to noon, Chatham, Washington County Public Library. And of course, we invite you to watch us on TV this evening, ABC 3340 News. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous Thursday, and God bless.